Hello dear student, you're welcome in science subject class. As you know, yesterday we have discussed on the chapter first of class 7th, okay, nutrition in plant as revision, okay. So as we know कि हम बेसिक चीज़ें अभी पढ़ रहे हैं. इन प्रीवियस क्लास जो हमने लाइव क्लासेस अटेंड करी थी उसमें हमने कुछ चीज़ें पढ़ी थी उससे रिलेटेड. ओके सो उसमें हमने न्यूट्रिशन इन प्लांट के से रिलेटेड कुछ चीज़ें पढ़ी थी. सो आज हम उसका कुछ बेसिक वीडियो के थ्रू उसी चीज़ों को फिर से समझने वाले हैं. सो लेट्स टेक अ पेन एंड कॉपी एंड जस्ट कम. ओके सो थ्रू दिस लेक्चर आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू दोज पॉइंट अगेन. ओके सो keep watching this video till the end. Okay, so nutrition in plant. Okay, so what is nutrition? What is mean by nutrition? Okay, the nutrients enable living organisms to build their bodies to growth. Okay, you can see here. Yes, what is written? Yes, you can see here. Okay, the nutrients enable living organisms to build their bodies. To grow, repair and damage. Okay, the nutrients enable the living organism to build their bodies to grow, to repair damaged part of their bodies and provide the energy to carry out the life processes. Nutrition is a mode of taking food of an organism and its utilization by the body. Okay, so nutrition क्या है? न्यूट्रिशन क्या है? फूड लेने की प्रोसेस को या फूड खाने को हम कहते हैं न्यूट्रिशन. ओके, एंड न्यूट्रिशन एनेबल द ऑर्गेनिज्म टू बिल्ड देयर बॉडी. हमारी बॉडी के ग्रोथ के लिए या किसी भी डैमेज पार्ट के रिपेयर के लिए हमें फूड की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है. एंड देयरफॉर वी ईट द फूड एंड द प्रोसेस ऑफ टेकिंग फूड इज नोन एज न्यूट्रिशन. ओके, न्यूट्रिशन इन प्लांट्स. यस, नेक्स्ट इज नेसेसरी न्यूट्रिएंट्स. अब हम बात करें कि जो हमारी बॉडी के फॉर्मेशन के लिए न्यूट्रिएंट्स कौन कौन से इम्पोर्टेंट होते हैं उन चीज़ों पर हम डिस्कस करें तो कार्बोहाइड्रेट एक है, प्रोटीन है, फैट है, विटामिन्स है, मिनरल्स है. ओके, सो दीज आर द 5 मेजर कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ द फूड विच आर रिक्वायर्ड बाय द बॉडी. व्हाट आर दोज? यू कैन सी. ओके, carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins and minerals are the components of food. These components of food are called nutrients and are necessary for the body. Okay, so जो भी यहाँ पर components हमने देखे ये सभी हमारी बॉडी के लिए यूजफुल है और यही हमारी बॉडी के फॉर्मेशन में हेल्प करते हैं. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. ओके, मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन में हमने देखा था कि जो मेनली जो न्यूट्रिशन है वो 2 टाइप से होता है, ऑटोट्रॉफिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन एंड हेटरोट्रॉफिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. ओके, हियर यू कैन सी ऑटोट्रॉफिक एंड ऑटोट्रॉफिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन एंड हेटरोट्रॉफिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. सो व्हाट इज द मीन ऑफ दिस बोथ टर्म ऑटो एंड hetero? Okay, so in live classes I already explained you, but here you can see again. Okay, auto means self. Okay, and trophos means nourishment. That means to taking food and nourishment of the body. So self nourishment is known as autotrophic mode of nutrition, in which organism take their food, prepare their food themselves. Okay, and here you can see next one is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. The word heterotrophic is taken from the heteros, that means other. When the organism or the plant cannot prepare their food themselves, then they take food from the others. Okay, so and this mode is known as heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Let's see by the graph mode of nutrition. Here you can see the chart. Here you can see mode of nutrition. Okay, so there are two mode of nutrition: autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Here you also can see the various types of heterotrophic mode of nutrition, because according to their need, plant take their food from the different means. Like insectivores, some plant take food from the insect. They eat insect and get nourishment. Some plants lives as parasites on other plants like amarbil. Yesterday you have given example for the amarbil. Okay, next is symbiotic relationship. Okay, for the symbiotic relationship we have seen the example that lichen. Okay, lichen is an example of symbiotic relation. And next is saprotrophic mode of nutrition. Saprotrophic mode of nutrition used by the fungi. Okay, fungi, because fungi take their food from the dead and decayed plants, therefore this mode of nutrition is known as saprotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, and we also have seen that fungi and algae make the relationship to get the food, both helps to each other, therefore this relation is known as symbiotic relation. Understand? Okay, so here are the different mode. Heterotrophic is insectivores, okay, parasite, symbiotic relationship, and autotrophic mode of nutrition. Remember these all. Okay, you can draw this chart in your copy too. Okay, one of the most important process we have discussed yesterday, that is photosynthesis. Okay, yesterday in live classes we have discussed about this, and we also have discussed the chemical reaction of this process. Here you can see the photosynthesis, food making process in the plant. Okay, you know very well, and how the plant take their food and form their food we have discussed yesterday. Here you can see plants get the light from the sun and they contain the green pigment is known as chlorophyll. Here you can see the green leaves. Okay, green leaves contain chlorophyll. What they contain? Chlorophyll. And they take carbon dioxide from the stomata. Stomata are the tiny pores present at the lower side of the leaf. Most of stomata present at the lower side of the leaf, and they get the water from the root. Here you can see they absorb the water from the root. Okay, and water comes to the leaf. They take the carbon dioxide from the stomata and they release the oxygen. Okay, so when they take these all element of which required by the photosynthesis, when they gather in the leaf, this process takes place in the leaf. Therefore leaf is known as food factory of plant. Okay, both leaves are known as food factory of plant because this is the site of photosynthesis, and photosynthesis, this process takes place here. Here you can see when the sunlight comes on the leaf, the water molecules break down and carbon dioxide convert into the carbohydrate. And what was the chemical formula of carbohydrate? C6H12 and O6. This is the chemical formula of carbohydrate. Understand? Okay, now see, here also you can see this process again. Okay, food making process. See what the things are required for the photosynthesis: carbon dioxide, sunlight, and water. When this comprises in the leaf, okay, this process done, and what the final product of this process is glucose, or we can say carbohydrate. Okay, because it is sweet, therefore it is known as glucose, sugar, or carbohydrate. Okay, now next is other mode of nutrition in plant. Okay, as we discussed, a heterotrophic mode of nutrition is comprises insectivores and parasitic mode of nutrition. So here you can see Cuscuta, that means amarbil, is take their food from the other plants. Okay, here you can see the structure. This yellow cylindrical structure is known as amarbil. Okay, and it is also called the Cuscuta. Okay, so this deck, it has the suckers the on its body, which it insert in the other plant's body to take their nutrition. Understand? So here also can read this what has written here. There are some plants which do not have the chlorophyll. They cannot synthesize food like human and animals. Such plants depend on food produced by the plants or other plants. Okay, they use heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, so Amarbil also have the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Here one of the plants known as insectivorous plant, okay, which also have the other mode of nutrition than other than photosynthesis, because they do not contain. Yes, insectivorous plant, like if we talk about the peacher plant, okay, peacher has both of characteristic. That means peacher plant have the leaf which contain with the chlorophyll, okay, and also they have peacher like structure from which they can prepare their food themselves. Okay, here you can see the peacher like structure. Okay, so they trap the insect inside the peacher and secrete the digestive juice in this peacher and digest the body of insect. Okay, so in this manner they take the food. Special things about the peacher plant is this present in the area where they have the lack of nitrogen, and to fulfill the need of nitrogen they eat the insects to fulfill their requirement. Okay, so peacher plant have the both of things, chlorophyll as well as they have the peacher like structure by which they can eat the or can kill the insects. Okay, in the other mode, saprotrophic mode of nutrition is there. We have discussed that fungi. Okay, so here you can see the mushroom also do not have chlorophyll, therefore this cannot prepare their food, so they can take their food or nutrition from the dead and decayed plant. Here you can see mushroom, okay, is growing on the dead and decayed plant body or matters. Okay, from these they can take their food. Okay, so they do not need the process of photosynthesis. Because of lack of chlorophyll they cannot prepare their food, therefore they take the nutrition from the dead and decayed plant. Understand? Yes. Next is some of the important point. Okay, so now you understand the different mode of nutrition. Okay, this is a revision class which we have already discussed in live classes, but here you can see the contents in written. Okay, so what we have discussed in this PPT or in this video, now let's revise it, some of the important point. Okay, so first is organism will need food and utilize it to get energy for growth and maintain their body. Okay, as we know, to our growth and to nourishment and to get injury, to recover the injury we need to take food. Okay, therefore all organisms and plants also need the food for growth and development. Green plants synthesize food for themselves by the process of photosynthesis. Okay, so therefore they are known as autotrophs. Next is plant use simple chemical substances like carbon dioxide, water and nutrients from the soil. Okay, chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide and sunlight are the essential requirement for the photosynthesis. If these element or components are present or in the leaf, then only plants can prepare their food. Next point is complex chemical substances. Complex carbohydrates and complex chemical substances such which produced in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, here you can see solar energy is absorbed by the chlorophyll present in the leaf or plant. Okay, Next is oxygen is produced during photosynthesis. Yes, we know oxygen is released as a byproduct in the process of photosynthesis. Oxygen is released in photosynthesis, utilized by the living organism for their survival. Yes, to complete the process of respiration, we need the oxygen. Therefore, we inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Okay, and plants need to prepare their food. Therefore, carbon dioxide. Then they intake the carbon dioxide and oxygen is released as a byproduct from this process. Okay, so these are some of the important points of this chapter. Okay, I hope you have understand this. You will understand and uh, will remember this video. Thank you. Have a good day.